Hola, hola, bienvenidos to Budget Talkie Testimonios. My name is Oli. If this is your first time here, welcome. Thank you for being here. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much. Thank you. I love you. Well, I am a mama of two boys and a wife to an amazing husband. And this is the journey towards a debt-free lifestyle. So we are really working on cutting down those debts. So let's get started. We are starting our 100 envelope savings challenge. I am super excited because I've had this binder, this 100 envelope binder for more than a year, but I've never used it. But in seeing Greta from Agape Book Club and Nothing Else Saves, I am motivated to do this. So I'm going to do this with tinies. Well, some of them are tiny, some of them are mini, some of them are regular challenges, but the total that's going to go in is $1 per icon on here. And what I'm going to do is I'm rolling. I was so excited when I saw that I had the die that Greta is using. So I'm like, do I have that? So I'm using this one, and then I'm using this one right here. So I'm going to roll. I'm going to follow what Greta is doing. So when she throws this, if I get like all zeros, that's going to be 100. If I get like 7, that's number 7, right? 50, like if I get a 50 and a 5, that's 55. This is the tens, and this is the ones. And I'm going to be rolling a D3 to find out how many bills we're going to be putting into that challenge. So I'm excited, and I will probably mess up. So just bear with me. Okay, so I have a little carpal tunnel going on. That's why I'm wearing this thing. Been in a little bit of pain. I've been typing a lot. So, yeah. Okay. So let's do it. Let's see how that goes. So that is a 30 and a 5. So that's 35. And then I'm going to put 1 into 35. And y'all, I think I'm going to copycat what Greta is doing. This is 35. Exactly. From what I understand, once she completes a challenge, she puts it into the envelope, her little bank, the envelope. And then she places like a sticker or a mark. Well, she does a sticker. I'll probably just mark them with something to indicate that challenge is complete. But I'm going to leave it in there. Then at the end of the month, I'll pull all the completed ones along with what was saved. And that's going to go into debt. So this 100 envelope is dedicated to debt. All right, so let's get moving. So this is 1. So I'm going to place $1 here. And let me just mark off. Let me see how. Okay, well, I'm not even going to attempt to color. So I'll just kind of do that because it's hard with this thing. Okay. And this is from Noreli's Budget. So these are all freebies. All of the challenges that I'm using for this one, and these mostly are challenges that this makes it hard, that I had already had printed. Yeah, I hadn't started because I was trying to kind of think through, like, how am I going to do the dice situation. I had seen Greta the first time she did it, but it didn't like click for me, like go check your dice, right? So then when I saw Lourdes, when I saw her, she's doing it a different way. I'm like, oh, I think I can do that. But earlier today, today is Thursday, I watched Greta's video again, and I'm like, I'm gonna go look through my dice, and I'm like, oh, I have it. So it's just a little bit more simple. So 10, you remember the 10s and the 1, so 15. So on challenge number 15, I am doing 1. And this is from Jenny Ahorra. So this is a 1, so I'll just do that. Yeah, my coloring is going to be horrible. Like, it's not that if my hand was good, it would be any better. That's not what I'm trying to see, because I think it's just as bad. But yeah, it does get a little tricky. When I see some of y'all stuffing this, you guys are like, do it with such ease that you make it look so easy, and it's not easy. But okay, let's keep on going. So this is 11. 10, 11. This is from Ahorro de Ari. Number 11. Oh, this is just horrible. And it's $1. Oh no, it's 3. 1, 2, 3. Y'all, I should have been keeping, I guess since it's the first one, it'll be easier to keep tabs. But just so I can tag. So that was another thing that I was wondering how, like, there was also Lourdes's question, like, how do I tag the people whose challenges I'm using, right? Because I don't want to tag all of the people if I don't pull them. So she had me thinking about that too. But I think I'm going to do what she said. And I think that's what Greta's also doing. I'm not sure. But I'm only going to tag the people whose numbers I pull. Because you get to see their challenges. So since this is my first time, I'm not going to stress about not writing them down, because I can just go back and see which ones have money. But starting next time I do this, I think I will do a little side something. So this is 86. Greta, I just have to say this is easy. If this is easier than I thought, I was a little nervous. Thinking I might get confused. And this is from Nori's budget. And just FYI, as you can see, I had already pulled one from Nori. But like I said, I'm trying to use them all. So if I have multiples that seem friendly for this challenge, I am pulling those. So this takes 1. Oh, you know what? I'm going to go back, y'all, to Ari's, because I don't think I marked... I put 3, but I didn't mark 3 spots, because all of my spots are $1. Even if the dice shows that I have 3. So let me go back to that. So all spots or numbers that show up are $1. And I think that's the only one that I need to. Y'all, I told you I was going to mess up somehow. This is the one that took 3. And I just marked 1, right? Yeah. 1. I'll just kind of 2. Horrible. 3. These are dumplings. I'm making those dumplings look bad. All right, sorry, y'all. Okay, let's go to the next one. I'm glad I thought about that. So this is 51, and it's taking 1. And 51 is over here. And these are so cute. It's from Kip and Lou. And she has a set of different cats and all that with different poses. And I'm like, yep, that's my cat. My cat's not the only rude one out there. Okay, so 83. Here we go. 83. And 83 gets 3. And this is from Los Ahorros de Yes. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3. Oh, I can barely bend that. 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Oh, yeah. So I know I shared that my focus this year is to pay down debt. And I was just working on my goals the other day. I saw Steph from oh gosh, I'm blanking now. Y'all know who Steph is. Steph's on a budget. And I like the way she did her goals. And I'm like, I need to, like, I know what I want, but writing them down does make a difference. That is 70 and 0. That would be just 70. So yeah, and one of my biggest one is to pay off. And of course, I'm going to be realistic. And know that's 3. Know that I'm not going to be able to pay down, or I might not be able to pay down all of the credit card debt, but I just listed like 3 of them the ones with the lowest. And this, I'm not sure who this is, guys. I have several of them without names, but I think this is from La Cartera de Pochaco, but I cannot remember. So I'm kind of afraid to say, but I think I'm highly positive, but I mean, I'm not sure. So yeah, so I want to at least pay 3 of the credit cards. But also knowing, and I do, one of my goals also that I need to actually go and write down, I did not write this one down, but I think it's very important, is to write on there, like life happens, right? Just like be okay with life happening, with lifing. For example, I know I think I shared back in November that my youngest dislocated his knee. So yeah, no, so he's back to like being good, maybe at 80%, 75, 80. He's walking now. I think I've shared with you that my youngest child has Down syndrome. So, you know, he learns things. He's really quick at learning, but it takes him, you know, some time. So the crutches were a pain in the butt, y'all, for us as parents. But once he got comfortable, he was like a pro with it. But it took us a while. So we ended up purchasing those transport wheelchairs that are also walkers. I don't know if that makes sense. So he used that for school, so he could like lean on it because he needed to put weight like on something, because otherwise his knee would kind of give out. So he took both. I'm thinking, like, where am I going with this? Why am I telling you all this story? But okay, this is why. It goes back to that goal about, you know, being okay with lifing and not being hard on myself if I have to like darn, I had already paid that and now I have to use it. Like we're trying, and our goal is not to use our credit cards unless we have to, right? If we don't have the funds. And I've also shared that this month, I just started to work again. Why was I telling y'all this? Because y'all, like, squirrel, lots of those moments happen with me. I'm making a 8-minute video, be 20 minutes, sorry. I'll probably chop some of these things out. But anyhow, in case I don't. So having said that, I haven't received a check until the end of the month because we become salaried. So December, we get a check, but then we didn't get one for a couple, you know, like right now, we're only on the husband's. But anyhow, so why am I telling you all this? Well, we have to do physical therapy. Well, not we. Our youngest has to do physical therapy to strengthen his calf and his leg so that it can keep his knee socket, right, from dislocating. So we're working on that. But each of the sessions, like, our out of pocket is $60. And they are recommending twice a week. And, you know, it's not feasible for us. We're like, dude, like, right now we can't. So, thankfully, we're able to go with him and see what they're doing. So we are able to implement that at here, you know. So we will be doing, you know, it's like a team effort, right? But yeah, but if that comes to worse, we might have to put some of that in the card, right? Because he is priority. So we'll see. So those kind of life, you know, when lives. So yeah, so oversharing, y'all, sorry. But yeah, that's where we're at right now. And that's why a lot of this is going into debt. But again, with the mentality of like, if lives, we cannot like destroy ourselves, right? I cannot destroy myself. I need to, like, you know, be okay with the unexpected. 44, this is 3. Y'all, did I mark the other ones? Ay. This one. Oh yeah, I did 3. I'm telling you guys. Okay, leave me a comment if I please help me out. Leave me a comment if I messed it up. 44, and this takes 3. And this is from, I just found Annie's Little Savings. I think I'm late to this game right here because a lot of y'all follow her. And she's amazing. I am trying to run her playlist. Well, I have been running her playlist. But yeah, like, I'm like, wow. Amiga Annie. 1, 2, 3. So this is 3. 1, 2. Y'all, I can't even draw my hearts. 3. So yeah. So that's where we're at right now, friends. We're starting the year that way. But it's for, you know, for the better good for a kiddo. Okay, this is an 87. Oversharing, amigas. Oversharing. Sorry. This just takes one. This is from El Diario-de-Yaya. 81. Can I see that? Let me see. Let me kind of... Right here. That's better. Yeah. Okay. So this is, so if it's 0 and the 9, 10, so this is a 9, number 9. I'm mathing today, y'all. My math is mathing. Such a proud moment. And this is 3. And this is from Marina from Mi Estilo de Ahorro MC. And it's our last 3. Look, we evened out. Nice. Well, she has pink, so let's just do pink. I'll just do the wings. 1, 2, 3. And this felt good. This feels doable. So if I bring $20 every time I do this, I guess I'll do this. I guess I should let you know. Let's go back to lifing. I'll do this when I have $20 free. So by that I mean, like, it could be twice a week. It could be once a week. But hopefully I can do it more than twice a week. Yeah. Come on, money. I'm hoping that it can be more than, or at least twice a week. Because that way we can have something to pull out by the end of the month, right? Okay, friends. I am so excited how easy this was. Lourdes, if you're seeing this, this works. Let me show you, girl. It's this one. This is the percentile die that Greta uses. So it has the, like, the 0, 20, 80, 40, 60, 90, 30, 50, 10, and 70. And this is just a 0 to 9. Yeah, 0 to 9. And then just if you use additional to see how much you're going to put on it. That works. All right, everybody. If you're still here, muchísimas gracias. Thank you for staying through and listening to me spill my tea. And we'll see you next time. Adios, adios. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so and you enjoyed the content. Bye-bye.